got a beautiful new yarn in at the shop here in Amsterdam, and it flew all the way from Japan. It's spun and dyed in Japan, and it's called Parade. Look at those cute little labels. It's a really unique blend, so I wanted to give you some project ideas of what to knit with this fingering weight yarn, because I've never felt something quite like it. It's 60% wool, and it has a little bit of cotton, linen, and silk in it as well. So the cotton percentage is 20%, and the silk is 10%, and linen 10%. So it's mostly wool, so you're gonna get that nice stitch definition with this yarn. And the cotton, it has this really soft kind of velvety feeling to the yarn. It has a very matte kind of feeling as you knit with it. And the silk gives it that lustrous touch, and the linen is this ever so subtle little white texture to the yarn. So I love this blend, very lightweight and very comfortable to wear, and it all comes in 100-gram skeins of fingering weight. So each skein you're gonna get 420 yards, 384 meters, and I just love the color palette. It's so calming, super soft and subtle with this beautiful gold. This is called Izamal colorway. This one's called Buenos Aires, and my favorite one, where is it? That blue. I just love this sky blue colorway. This one's called Istanbul. So really lovely, subtle, solid shades, but that linen gives a beautiful texture to it. So if you're working with this fingering weight yarn, some fun shawl ideas could be the Pagona shawl, is the large shawl that I'm wearing. If you have 3 skeins of one color, you could get a really big Pagona shawl. I think that would look really beautiful with this light pink colorway. Really fresh and would show off those nice clean stitches. This is called Putrajaya, this pink colorway. It's a really soft, dusty rose petal color. So 3 skeins would make a large sized Pagona. If you want to do a project with just 1 skein, you could do a small version of Pagona and just bind off early. My very first Pagona I made was a really small 1 skein shawl, and I think that would be really nice to try out this new yarn. So that's the Pagona. And another favorite Westknits project of mine, I designed this probably like 8 or 9 years ago, and it's kind of a poncho style design, and you only need 2 skeins. A lot of people have knitted this with different types of color combinations. You can do it with hand-dyed yarn or solids. So I think this new Parade yarn could look really good for either both colors or the main color. So this one is called Kyoto, this dark charcoal gray. And what if we pair that with one of the neutrals? This is called Baku. I think this sandy, taupey neutral with the charcoal gray would look really nice for the Batad shawl. It's like a shawl poncho. Basically, it's like a little shawl that you don't have to worry about falling off. And it has these really fun welted textures. So you can wear it over one shoulder, or you could slouch it and wear it as a little accessory, and you only need 2 skeins. So 2 skeins of Parade would work in contrasting colors, or what if you get one of these solids as the main color, that beautiful soft texture, and combine it with a hand-dyed yarn. Ooh, what about this? This is the Urban Pearl Luxe High Twist. I think that would be stunning for that Parade, beautiful, unique texture. That could frame that lustrous hand-dyed color. What if we could get something a little brighter going on? What could work with this pink? This is called Portland. All these colors are named after places and locations that kind of bring out the tones of the color. So this Portland pink, I think this could look really good, maybe with another rosy. That could be really nice and deep. This is the Waterloo Sunset colorway from the Urban Pearl. I think I want a little more contrast. Ooh, yeah, I like this peachiness. This is called Not Afternoon Tea from the Urban Pearl. I think that would be a beautiful combination. So that's the Parade yarn. Some other shawl ideas. If you want to emphasize a bit of texture with this yarn, you could try Malia's Trixie shawl. This is a really fun textured semicircle, and it would require 3 skeins of the Parade yarn. Really fun stitch patterns with eyelets and a little bit of festive fringe to finish it off. So that's the Parade yarn. I'm so excited to see what y'all make with this. It's just such a unique blend, and the colors just really shine thanks to that silk and little linen texture. So try it out, 1 or 2 skeins. We'll make some of these small little shawls, and I'll link all these projects down below if you want to give them a download and check out the yarn here at Stephen and Penelope.